The following live stream is a special presentation of the Wildcat Network, Wildcat Broadcasting Club, and USD 312.
It's game time!
Oh yeah, baby! Hey, she hit the buzzer beater!
And what was that?
Way downtown!
Check that mic, make sure it sound right, boy.
For three, gets that one to go in. Ladies and gentlemen, Wildcat Nation, get up on your feet!
This is a recording.
And welcome to Haven High School, home of the Roaring Wildcats. And welcome to another live stream right here on the Wildcat Network as your Haven Wildcats will go up against the Anthony Harper Chaparral Roadrunners in this doubleheader tonight. All right, let's go ahead and do the rundown here tonight. I've got Riley Heath. I've got Zoe Bennett. Riley Heath is working the corner camera down there that you see. I've got Zoe Bennett working the main camera up top. And then tonight, well, it's the usual suspects up here, up in the commentary booth with myself and you know what? The one, the only, Clary Percy. How you doing, Clary?
I'm doing great.
Oh, man. So, the break is now over for a lot of players here and for us as well. And school starts tomorrow, but basketball starts tonight. Isn't that right?
It is.
So welcome to the broadcast, guys. It's going to be a big night. Once again, doubleheader matchup here with the Lady Cats and the Wildcats as they both go up against Chaparral. That's what we're going to call them from here on out because it's a very long name. But yeah. It's Wildcats and Roadrunners, and we know about Wildcats and birds, right? So yes, start of the new year, guys. We hope that you guys had a great Christmas and a great New Year's. The ball dropped and all that. Now it's time to hit the ground running here as we go. So, all right. So Cleary, tonight's gonna be a big matchup because I mean, you know, the results from previous games are going to say something a little bit different, but both teams have had about 2 weeks away now.
Yeah.
And so like, how does that play into the mind and into the physicality for all four of these teams, guys and girls?
Well, I think most teams have practice towards the end of break, but there's a stretch for that week where it's just you don't have practice and you're not actually playing and you're not doing much. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how it affects them. Some teams really good coming out of breaks and some teams aren't, so we'll see.
And we saw that both the Wildcats and the Lady Cats, they were really good coming into the break. And so we'll take a look at their how they were how they are going to look now that the break is done here. I mean, they got Chaparral tonight. They got Pratt on Friday. Hoisington next Tuesday. They're going to be away at Hoisington next Tuesday, and then we're back at it with Nickerson next Friday. This is the girls, the Lady Cats look here because then for the Lady Cats, we're obviously seeing them first. They play first here tonight,
right.
But they're going to have another break, and then it's 3 games, boom, 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 with the Wildcat Classic, and then
right.
and all that. I mean, you've got that there. I mean, for the guys, I know I'm not giving you too much time to to bring this or to absorb this one in. But for the guys, I mean, their schedule looks fairly similar, but instead of that break, though, their break comes during that week where the girls are at the competing in the Wildcat Classic. When the girls have that break, the guys are at Halstead for the Rupp tournament, and
which it's a huge tournament. Definitely can tell how you're going to do at state by how you do at that tournament.
I mean, both tournaments usually are for both the guys and the girls. So, but I mean, I mean, you said it best. So let's see how these two teams are going to do coming out of the break, because really you got to break these things down to these seasons down into thirds, right?
Right. Yeah, and I think these next 3 or 4 games for the Cats, it could be very, very challenging. I mean, Hoisington, Nickerson, Pratt, not exactly easy opponents, so we'll see how the Cats do.
It's basically CKL time right after Chaparral, and Chaparral is one of the sub-state regional opponents that we're facing off against here tonight.
Yeah.
So
Chaparral, they're 3 on the year, 12-8 last year, and 5-3 in the district last year. I mean, they've been pretty solid this season. Obviously, not quite as dominant as last year's team, but I mean, they've been, I would say, somewhat similar to us. I mean, a couple of bad or not as good losses, but I mean, overall, it should be competitive.
Yeah, I mean, you were saying it like they had such the girls. You're talking about the girls from last year in comparison to this year. They had such a great season. A little bit of a struggle this year, but but I mean, 3-3 is still nothing to sneeze at, though.
Oh
right?
no, I mean, it's a tough league, and they've had some pretty tough opponents. Wellington and Remington. Sterling's a pretty good team. I mean, we'll just see how this one goes.
And then for that nightcap here, this is how the guys are matched up with here. I mean, 2 and 4 for the Roadrunners there.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've got some strong players on.
They
that
have a
team.
lot of firepower. Jackson Swartz is one of the top players in 3A, averaging almost 21 points a game. That is absolutely nothing to take lightly. So we'll see how the Cats handle them. I mean, they have a lot of weapons on this team. Aiden Guy, Austin Clark, just 2 hard workers, and we'll see how it goes.
So, yeah, I mean, so for the guys and the girls, they've got their work cut out for them basically here tonight.
Right.
I mean, I guess then when it comes to the girls, who are you expecting to have a good game here tonight to be able to pick up the W?
I would think that the seniors would take most of the responsibility here. They have the most experience coming out of break, knowing what it feels like to come back and get back in the rhythm. So I would expect the seniors here, Bree, Kinley, Carly, I would expect them to take charge and to show everyone else how to play.
And then what about for the guys here tonight too? Who would you expect to have a big game for the guys here later tonight?
I would say Brant, or DJ. Again, the seniors, I feel like, had the most experience coming back from break, and they'll be able to lead them to a victory. We'll see.
No matter what, guys, it's gonna be a fun matchup here just to kickstart this. Not just this new semester off, but to kickstart 2023. I mean, we're only 3 days into the new year, so I mean, we're gonna have to see if these resolutions pay out, or if anybody's gonna have to make any adjustments to their resolutions. I know I have to make adjustments to mine. But yeah, I mean, we've got 11 minutes, or well, a little under 12 minutes left to go here before we start off the first game here. And I mean, the band's already in full force as well as they should be. I mean, to kickstart this one here, so yeah, so it's great to have them here and all that. Unfortunately, we don't have interviews tonight. Throughout this entire live streaming season, we've been able to bring in interviews with you guys. It's been a lot easier to do that with students in the building and with staff in the building too. But for the last 2 weeks, we have neither of those. So yeah, you're getting bare bones with us tonight, as bare bones as you get with us, because if you've seen our live streams in the past before, we still go all out as much as possible. So
yeah.
All right. So this is the first anything really that's happening in the building since finals. Well, actually, no, not even since finals. Since the last game, because I
Which
mean,
was 17th, 18th.
I think the 16th.
Or 16th, yeah.
But like both teams, both the guys, both the girls and the guys, we showed you before on the graphic, 6-0 to start off the season, and that's a great way to start the season. But again, you almost have to break these things down into 3 parts of the season.
Right.
Early season, go into Christmas. Mid-season, that's the month of January, and you go into those middle of those mid-season tournaments, and then it's the
last stretch. Yeah. I would say the middle part is the most important. Like here to after the Wildcat Classic and the Rupp they're so important for both teams, and it'll really we'll have a lot of our questions answered about these teams.
It's the mindset game, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll have to see how the story gets written, of course. But I mean, looking at these at the guys and the girls, though, I mean, like, there's a lot of promise here.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to both, I mean, the guys have done so well going into the Rupp tournament. Last few years. I mean, if memory serves me correctly, they won the 50th.
Yeah. Yep.
They didn't get last year's, but they came close. I think
second or third. I think
something like that. The girls have a little bit of catching up to do on that. But I think with this year's squad, if they keep going with what they've had, I think that they definitely can be able to make something happen.
Yeah, just keeping the energy strong out of the break and just not letting up, because we've had some very good games here the last couple of weeks. So we'll see if it changes. I mean, yeah.
Now, this is the month of the mid-season tournaments, and we're going to be talking about it all month too, because all 12 games right here on the Wildcat Network for the Wildcat Classic. And we said it before in the past that it's all 12 games, but guys, I mean, like, we do all 12 games every single year. However, this one's big because it's the 50th Wildcat Classic this time.
It's a big anniversary. I mean, yeah.
Lots of history. We're gonna try to dress it up really nicely and all that. And you know that every team that's invited for that tournament, they're gonna want to take that crown home.
Yeah. It's an honor. I mean, it's always competitive. It's always very just competitive. It's a good tournament. It's something that you want to watch.
And I mean, we've had some great games. for that Wildcat Classic. I know. I mean, some that come to mind for me. You know, in the last couple of years, have been. What was it? In our first year of streaming, of live streaming period, was that Haven Nickerson championship game.
Oh yeah.
And then what was it? And then last year, you know, Andale making it all the way to the final. To the championship game after their coach, you know, suddenly passed away.
Yeah.
You know, and giving it their all. You know, those are some of the great memories, and I know we'll have some more great memories. You know, to come here this season as well. You're going to see on our banner, you know, on the scoreboard, advertising those dates, and you know the fact that it's the 50th. So. But I mean, like any big memories from the Wildcat Classic that stand out to you? Clearly?
Well, I think all the games where Cheney plays in are really fun to watch. Cheney plays very well together, and I mean, obviously apart from watching Haven, our favorite team to watch here, a little bit of bias, but Cheney's Cheney's a really fun team to watch, and we'll get to watch them again this year.
Yeah, like I said, all 12 games. It's right at the end of January, and we'll have them all right here. You know, we've got a lot of special things planned out for it. And we'll be talking more about the Wildcat Classic as we get closer and closer to it. Can't wait to get it.
See all the matchups, preview some of them. Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be long nights for all of us. 4 games.
Yeah, it's going to be like the March Madness games where it's just like 2 or 3 or 4 games a night in the same building.
Oh yeah. But it gets crazy though, especially on that Saturday. Like it, you know, you get to that point where like, man, like people just blow the roof off of this building. For that championship game, and it's so cool to see all of the opposing fans that come in here and make all sorts of noise and make the environment great. I mean, it's always such a fun tournament. Oh yeah. All right, we've got 4 minutes left here. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break real quick, and we'll give it to the PA when it's time for the national anthem and for the starting lineups, and then we'll join you guys for the start of the first game as your Lady Wildcats will go up against the Chaparral Lady Roadrunners. We'll be back with you guys.
Haven Sports on the Wildcat Network is brought to you by Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. Call toll-free at 844-YES-BARN or visit us online at yoderstructures.com. Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Visit us online at shepchevrolet.com or give us a call at 620-222-9226. Heartland Credit Union. Apply online at hcu.coop. Visit your nearest branch or call our e-branch at 800-428-8472.
This is a recording.
Tonight we welcome the Roadrunners of Chaparral High School as they take on your head Wildcats. We ask you this time to please rise and remove your hats as the Wildcat Pride Pep Band, under the direction of James Hurst, honors America, the playing our national anthem. Starts for tonight's game in alternating fashion, beginning with the Roadrunners. The 5'6" junior, number 1, Oliver Hill. And the Wildcats, the 5'7" senior, 0, Kenny Getwood. And the Roadrunners, the 5'6" senior, Katie Kenwood.
everybody. I know there's a lot of you at home tonight because it's a little cold. But you know what? Let's get you guys warmed up right here, right now. I'm going to wait until the band starts playing here. Because guess what time it is, Cleary? It's game time! Hey-o! Lady Wildcats will go up against the Lady Roadrunners of Anthony Harper Chaparral. I think I got all three names down, right?
Yeah, I think you did.
All right, here we go, and the tip-off, and Sadie Estel's right there in the center, and there we go, and now, oh man, Sienna Dufresne gets that first one off, and that one goes out of bounds here. Let's take a look at the initial rosters here. This is one for the home team here, as we take a look, and now there we go for the away squad here. And early whistles blown here, and I think that's early calls there for for the Roadrunners.
She'll make the first one at the line. She'll go 2 for 2 from the line.
And the first basket's here made from the stripe. And
Wildcats pressing early.
And that one, physicality there on the, underneath the basket there, and the foul is called. And I believe that's going to be on Carly Bland there. So the Lady Cats here on the first night here of 2023, or the first game of 2023 on a 6-0 or 6-0 winning streak here. And the Lady Roadrunners here, they're 3-3. I mean, as that one's being passed around, that one almost went in, did not go in there. Any key storylines here? I mean, like, is there like team-wise here for the for these two teams?
I would say, I believe it's the number 10 Haley Kangas, at 10 points a game. She's been the main catalyst of the offense this season for them. So here's her with the ball right now. We'll see how she impacts the game today. Not a great pass there, but I think they'll keep it.
Yeah, that one goes out of bounds here. And I guess for the Lady Cats, I mean, you know, we kind of said it at during the pregame here. It's just
nice block from Carly.
Keep the momentum going. That one's up and missed for three. Carly Bland, wow.
Doing everything.
Yeah, could have like a normal person would travel on that one. Carly did not. Kinley Jackwes has the ball there. And now it's Sienna Dufresne who has it. Down, and now back to Sienna Dufresne. She gets that one poked, but that one is a foul that's called anyways.
It's been pretty physical so far from both sides.
Second foul for the Lady Roadrunners here. Bree Bronner gives it over to Kinley Jackwes. Now it is to Carly Bland. Now back to Bronner. Bronner gives it to Bland. Now it is Dufresne. Now it is Estel. They're passing it around and around the arc it goes here. Where is it going to stop? Nobody knows. All the way over to Bronner for three. Ooh, and a little bit too much. And it's collected by the Lady Roadrunners.
That was a very long possession there for the Cats. Couldn't get anything.
5:50 left to go in this opening quarter here. That one goes up, no.
Solid pass, but couldn't finish. The Cats on the break now. And that's wide open for Carly, and she'll take it.
An open two-pointer there, and that'll give the Lady Cats a 4-0 lead here with about 5.5 left to go in this opening quarter. Auburn Hill passes it over to Paige Swingle. Now it's back over to Hill. Oh, hand on it by Sadie Estel, but it is still Roadrunner basketball here. to Lady Cats on Schwartz there, and a jump ball is called.
Cats with some solid defense. Really, that's been a pretty big storyline in most of the games this year. Just playing pretty suffocating defense and not letting the other team get started offensively.
Distance on that one, and it's a miss, but
Cats fighting for it.
And who's going to be left with that one? Jump ball once again, and this time it's going to be in favor of the Lady Cats. Yeah, that defense has been a key thing for this Lady Cats team this season. I mean, as that one sails out of bounds.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen it time and time again where it's led to possession changes and all that. It seems like that's something that they took from the playbook of the guys this season.
Yeah, both defenses very opportunistic and scoring baskets. As Cats are trying to be physical on defense, almost trying to intimidate them, but.
Passing it around now here. It's number 10. She drives. Oh, and she had Sadie Essel. No foul
Could
there.
have been yeah, that could have been a foul, but they'll play on. Here comes Sadie.
Sadie with the
Great
J.
shot.
And Sadie Essel with her first basket on the night here, and it's a 6-0 lead here, and you can say a 6-0 run here for the Lady Cats.
6-0 run for the 6-0 Cats.
Yeah.
3 from Chaparral. That's good.
Ooh, and that'll cut into that lead and cut it in half.
There's Haley Kangas.
Lady Cats now have to regroup. They saw that lead just instantly cut in half. Ooh, and that one goes, well, a little bit too much on that one. And now
the Cats a little slow to get back. And that's a chance for an and one for Chaparral, and they could tie it up right here.
And that was a foul that you had to take if you're Carly Bland there.
I believe that was Swingle for Chaparral with the basket.
And she'll go to the line for the and one opportunity. And she does take the opportunity now. It's a 6-6 ball game
just
here.
Like that, we're tied up. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it's basketball. I mean, you know, 3 points can be made in one.
Nice drive.
Play. Oh, and that
was deflected. Here's Swingle. Rolls around, and that'll drop for Swingle.
I should have saved the round and round it goes for that one.
Yeah.
That took a while.
Yeah.
Kinley Jackless here. Oh, nice pass.
That was a good pass. Just couldn't quite get a handle of it before the defender was there. Chaparral on an 8-0 run right now. And the Cats need to have an answer here.
Sadie Estel Brebronner now. And now they're passing it around once again here. It's Dufresne.
And she'll get fouled on that one.
It's a foul in the act of shooting, so Sienna Dufresne will go to the line and shoot too. Oh, and the first one is a miss. And she makes the second one here. Now that'll cut the lead to 1 here. All right, it is now Kangas, and now she passes it over to Auburn Hill. Hill has Kinley Jackwes on her. Pass back, now it's to Misak, and now it is Kangas who has it.
Good defensive stop there for the Cats.
Avery Bronner was able to steal that one. Now it's passed down to Sadie Estel. She's got too many on her. Back over to Avery Bronner.
Ooh, with a nice drive. Yeah. Oh, so it right back, and Sadie puts it up and puts it in.
And that's why the coaches say you don't stop until the whistle blows. And that gives the Lady Cats the lead once again here.
Chaparral won an 8-0 run, but the Cats, just like that, got their lead back up.
Auburn Hill. Long pass all the way over to Kangas. Now it's Misak. Now it's Hill. Cassidy, Misak. Now they're passing it around.
Oh, that was a nice pass. Chaparral will take that.
And they're going to go back and forth here. This is going to be a good tennis match here for the lead here. Sienna Dufresne has it now. Sadie Estel, now Bree Bronner. And she's going to call a play here. Dufresne gives her to Avery Bronner. Now Bree Bronner, now down to Sadie Estel. Estel has two people on her. Up.
Oh, nice move. Just going to work. Taking her lunch pail and just going to work down there.
She had a nice spin move there, even though she had two defenders on her. And
that's already 6 points for Sadie Estel.
And it's an 11-10 lead.
There's another steal.
And Bree Bronner up, and too much on that one, but the Lady Cats will continue to have possession here. Avery Bronner up. Avery Bronner gets that. And with about 17 seconds left to go, the Lady Cats are now up 13-10 here. And one has to think here, well, I thought that they were going to hold it until for the last shot.
There's a foul on the Cats here. And we'll see if they have some sort of shot planned for the inbounds play, because I mean, under 4 seconds, we'll see what happens.
Quick look at the scoreboard here. 3 fouls apiece for both teams here.
Chaparral might run something here, and a good defensive play by the Cats, and they're gonna have to throw it up. Couldn't get it to fall.
Almost got that one to go in, but didn't. And so now the Lady Cats, after the end of the first quarter, will have the lead here. It's a 13-10 lead, but we saw that this one could go back and forth real quick, though.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that first quarter?
Well, I mean, Cats obviously got out to a great start, but I mean, the first couple minutes of a game can be deceiving. I mean, Chaparral, 8 points just in a string. So I mean, the Cats are up right now, but obviously a lot of game to go.
Lots of game left to go here, and I mean, yeah, I think we're in for an exciting one here.
Yeah, it looks good so far.
Look at both of the cheerleaders here. They both took the entire sidelines there. And now we get you guys set up for the second quarter of play here. No timeouts taken at all in that first quarter. So both teams seem to be hitting their stride, finding a good groove here. And we start with the Lady Roadrunners here having the initial possession of the second quarter. Ooh, that one almost went out of control, but it was collected fairly easily. It is Kangas who has it now, and now it is over to number 24, long distance.
Deep three, couldn't get it.
And that one will go rolling out of bounds. Last touch by Paige Swingle. I mean, yeah, deep three, but not a bad choice on that shot though.
No, she didn't look too contested, so she gave it a shot.
Lady Cats have it. It's Avery Bronner who has it now. Sadie Estel. Now it's Bree Bronner, and she's all the way back, and she's going to direct some traffic. Now it is Avery Bronner.
Sadie cut to the rim.
And
got
wow.
another one. That's 8 points for Sadie Estel.
Sadie Estel is finding her way underneath that basket and making it work. And that one goes rolling out of bounds. They said it was last touch by the Lady Cats here. Specifically, I believe number 35.
I believe she has played the JV most of the year, so this is her first varsity appearance of at least this year, I believe.
Oh, that one
Chaparral almost lost it.
Yeah.
It's a good recovery.
Passing it around now.
Cats getting in the way.
Oh,
and it's on the floor.
play.
They called a jump ball. I'm not sure I would have called that a jump ball if I were the ref, but
yeah, I don't
that's why we're commentating and they're reffing.
Exactly. I mean, like I don't unless there's something in the rule books that I'm missing on it. I think jump ball is supposed to be like both teams have possession of it, but yeah. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Cats. So Lady Cats now on defense here. It is the Roadrunners here, and that one's a travel. Let's call.
Yep.
Little too late for traveling now. The break's over. So
yeah. Unless you can travel in a night, but get there and then come back.
Yeah. Although with the weather as how it's supposed to be forecasted around the country, though, I wouldn't be traveling at this moment.
Yeah, we hope you all had some safe break after all this crazy weather here.
Oh, for sure.
And that's a good
stolen.
stop.
Paige Swingle with that steal, and now it is Haley Kangas, and now it is all the way over to Auburn Hill. Passing it around now for the Lady Roadrunners here. 15-10 still. The score hasn't really changed all too much.
Could take a three here. Here's Hill.
A little too much.
Thought that might have been going in, and they got
Looks
almost
like
a 4-on-3. Yeah.
Avery Bronner lost control on that one, and
this could be a jump ball here. Yep.
The cheerleaders stomped on the ground so hard. I thought one of the players actually hit the floor hard.
Yeah, that's what it looked like for a second. Yeah. Bringing the intensity.
Yeah. It's Paige Swingle who has it now for the Lady Roadrunners.
And we'll see if Chaparral can get something going here. We've had a couple minutes without a basket as Hill drains a three, I believe. Yeah. And
that will cut the lead down to 2 here.
That's an important three.
You with the commentator's curse on that one.
Yeah.
But we play and we kid, though. There's no way to be able to call any of those.
Yeah.
Carly Bland passes it over to Avery Bronner. Bronner, that one gets tipped out of her hands there. And they say it's last touched by the Lady Cats there. There we go. Had to fix the scoreboard there. I guess it's not really a commentator's curse, just more of a third eye.
Yeah. That'd be a better way to put it.
Long pass to Carly Bland. That's now to Kinley Jackwes, back over to Bland. Now it's Bree Bronner all the way back, close to the power H. Kinley Jackwes down to...
Good cut, and can't get the bucket, but she'll go to the line.
Shooting foul there, and now that'll be Chaparral's fourth team foul here. And a miss on the first shot.
So hit the second one. I believe that's Dufresne's 4th point of the game.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's her second free throw.
Yeah,
made as
yeah.
well.
She's had a couple trips to the line.
And a foul is called there, and that's going to go on Bree Bronner here for the Wildcats.
That's a foul that really our fans will get up in the ref's ear about, but if she's going to the basket and our girl's in the way, then that is a foul.
Ooh.
For 3. Oh, I got it. That's number 10, Haley Kangas.
And the score right now is back to 16 all here. Well, not back to 16 all. It's back even. It's 16 all here with about 3:40 left to go in this first half here. And, I mean, that was about as uncontested of a 3 as you can get there.
Yeah. This seems like it's a game of runs. Haven had control, and then it swung back to Chaparral, and we'll see if it swings back to Haven here.
Avery Bronner here. Or no, that's Bree Bronner. My apologies.
Wildcats offense looking a little stagnant here. Not much movement.
It seems like they're trying to make something happen. Maybe a pass on the inside, trying to figure something out.
Yeah, Chaparral is just not wanting him get inside right now. Oh, that was a decent amount of contact there. I think it'll be a floor foul though, and that basket will not count.
That will be the 5th foul on Chaparral there. So 2 more, and that would put Haven into the bonus.
Chaparral seems to be trying to protect the inside here as Bree gets off a 3 and hits it. Bree Bronner for 3. That's a big 3 right there, Mr. Clements.
And maybe that'll be something that'll inject some momentum into the Lady Cats offense here. We'll have to see how it goes. We'll have to see how the Lady Roadrunners respond to this. Up.
I'm not sure who she was passing to on that last pass. Got it right back and put it in. That's number 14, Kaylee Schwartz.
Answer a 3 with the 2 there, but you know, not a bad answer there. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Roadrunners. I believe that was last touch by Paige Swingle. And how important was that 3-pointer there?
Well, that was big because Chaparral had a lot of the momentum. Their defense was pretty much not letting them get anything. As Avery cuts and gets the basket, and she's going to the line for a chance at an and 1. Or excuse me, that was Sienna. That's her 6th basket of the game, and she can make it 7 right here. She cannot hit the free throw, but the Cats get it right back. And it looks like Haven, if Haven scores here, they could be having another run.
And that's going to be big here to end the half on a pretty decent run here. Kimberly Jackwest thought about the 3 for a second, gives it back over to Bree Bronner. Now it's Carly Bland. Back over to Bree.
Cats trying to work it around here.
And that was up to Dufresne. She collects her own rebound. That one goes out of bounds, and the Lady Cats will retain possession.
Number 21, Avery Bronner, checking in for Sienna. See if the Cats can get something out of this play.
Long distance pass. Now it's to Bree Bronner.
3. Oh, that was a lot of contact on the Wildcats there.
And
she came down hard. I believe that was Schwartz that came down.
Yep, and the 5th foul for the Lady Cats. So equal on fouls here, and yeah, it's been a pretty physical game here between these 2 teams. Auburn Hill. Now she passes it over to Swingle trying to get around Carly Bland. She does get it away.
Almost stepped out there, but managed to stay in. Here's Swingle for 3.
Little too much on that one. Collected by
And the
Sadie
Cats,
Estel.
oh, Carly's wide open.
Can
Good
she
pass.
get this?
Nice finish for Carly.
And with less than a minute left to go, the Lady Cats right now have themselves a 5-point lead here. It is 53-18 here. And now, if you're the Roadrunners here, how do you respond here?
Got to get something. Any points matter here. So getting a basket before the half would be important as Swingle drains a deep corner too there. That was a nice shot.
And now that cuts the lead down to 3. Carly Bland. Now it's over to Bree Bronner. Bronner gives it over to Jack
wide
West.
open. Oh, it's an unfortunate miss. That could have made it a 2-possession game.
And this one could tie it. Let's see what's going to happen.
She'll put it up, and it'll go in. We have a buzzer beater.
Do they count it as a 3? Do they count it as a 2?
I believe it was a 2. She looked inside the line, but they're going to look at it.
A little bit of a discussion here.
Yeah.
And they count it as a 2.
Yeah.
So with that, the Ora Lady Wildcats, just by the sheer luck of centimeters, squeak away with a 1-point lead at the end of the first half. And some ups and downs in that first half there, Cleary. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think, again, game of runs is how I would describe it. Cats went up by, what was that, 5 or 6? And then with a minute left, Chaparral comes back and brings it to within 1. So, I mean, pretty competitive so far.
It is a competitive match here, and it's making me look forward to the rest of this one here. So 23-22. That's how the first half ends up. So guys, we're gonna take a break here. We're gonna let you guys enjoy the sights and sounds of Wildcat Gymnasium and let you guys enjoy the sound of the band here. We'll meet back up with you guys here towards the end of halftime.
Haven Sports on the Wildcat Network is brought to you by Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. Call toll-free at 844-YES-BARN or visit us online at yoderstructures.com. Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Visit us online at shepchevrolet.com or give us a call at 620-222-9226. Heartland Credit Union. Apply online at hcu.coop. Visit your nearest branch or call our e-branch at 800-428-8472.
This is a recording.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling you.
Do y'all want to do a cadence?
Yeah. Let me steal us.
What are we doing? A cadence.
The Wildcat baseball sponsored by Wildcat Saturday. Now, Chevrolet, PRA Group, Aiden Fitness Center, Water Park, Starting Organization, Hey Rodman, The Bar, RCB Bay, Sandy's Sponsoring, and the Wildcat Booster Club. Check out these sponsors and all the rest of the bar inside the brochure.
All right, guys, to the tune of, well, I guess they're not going to yell, "We Are Haven Beat." I was going to say that, but I guess now to the tune of the band, we are back with you guys here at Wildcat Gymnasium, ready to go here for the start of this second half of play. And so, Cleary, you know, we saw that the Lady Cats just, you know, squeaked by with a lucky one here with the start of or with the third quarter, which got to update the scoreboard on accident. Forgot to do that. There we go. Because that last play was a buzzer beater, but it was a 2-point buzzer beater.
Right.
What is it that the Lady Cats have to do here now? Knowing what we know of the first half, what is it that they have to do to be able to secure a W here tonight?
I would say to be more consistent in general. They've had times where they played great, and then they've had times where their defense has been a little lax, and they've let Chaparral score some points. So I would just say keeping up the pressure at all times is what's going to get them to the win here.
Foul called there, and that's going to put Sienna Dufresne at the line here. And I have a feeling that that's one of the things that we've been saying all throughout the season, and we're going to continue to say throughout the season as well. She knows how to get to the line.
There's another point for her.
Yep, first one is a make. Couple of changes here.
She'll go 2 for 2. I believe that's her 8th point of the game.
And I think that's the first time tonight that she was able to get both free throws in. So, what about for the Lady Roadrunners here? I mean, they did get the lead earlier on one of their runs, but it seems like while they've been keeping up with the Wildcats, they've also been chasing them for a good portion of the game. I mean, what is it that they have to do to be able to get the win here?
Well, I think they're playing all right on defense. I think it's more on the offensive side of the ball. Kind of the same thing with the Wildcats, just being consistent in their attack and not letting the Wildcats hold them for long amounts of time, because again, it's been a lot of runs in this first half, so just keeping it consistent is what's going to get them to the win here, like the Wildcats, but we'll see.
Consistency is going to be key, and that's a steal. This one's going to be a run here, and up and
she'll
in.
finish for Bree.
And right now the Wildcats, they've got themselves a little bit of a run here at this moment. Good 4-point run to start this game, or start this this second half here.
This could be important for Chaparral scoring here. The high arcing shot, but she couldn't get it to fall.
Chaparral does keep possession. That one's now Auburn Hill. She goes up, and a foul is called.
It could be an important foul here if they get these free throws. It'll cut it back to a one-possession game.
And the first one is a miss there for Hill. She does make the second out of 2.
We hear 4th point on the day, and it'll cut it down to a 4-point Wildcat lead.
27-23, the Lady Cats have it. Bree Bronner's got it. Oh, that one gets
not a great
picked off.
pass, yeah. Chaparral could try and push here, and it looks like they won't. They'll slow it down.
Pretty important possession here for the Lady Roadrunners.
Yeah, just keeping it close is very important in this game. Could have took that 3. She does.
Ooh.
Can't hit it. Nice rebound. Schwartz trying to put it up. And the Cats will get it back. And Carly's wide open again.
Carly Bland underneath the basket.
Times it perfectly and scores. And she is so good at getting out on the break and just getting some easy points.
Back when I was in middle school, yeah, I'm dating myself here. My coach used to call that cherry picking. I don't know if that's what they call it now. Distance on that one. Auburn
nice
Hill.
shot by Auburn Hill. 7 points on the night, and Chaparral has an answer, and it's a one-possession game now.
Back down to 3 points between the two teams. Carly Bland, and she'll go to the line. The Lady Cats seem to find a way to get those breakaway opportunities. As Carly misses the first of 2, and they've been able to make them work, throughout this game and throughout the season so far too.
And it seems like it's almost Carly every time on the break. She'll miss both here, and
how big is that?
Yeah. I mean, it obviously every pointer or basket is important in a game like this. And we'll see if Chaparral can capitalize on that mistake. Nice move. And that was a great block by Bronner. They're going to try to get the ball back. And I think it might be a yeah. I couldn't tell if it was a floor foul or a jump ball. I believe they call it timeout.
Yeah, timeout
to save the ball. Yeah,
because if it was going to be a jump ball, that was going to go to Haven. So
right.
So that one was a necessary call for a timeout there, and you got to be thinking there like you saved a possession if you're the coach.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a smart way to use the timeout, which that might be one of the first timeouts called in this game. We've had hasn't been many interruptions in this game so far. It's been pretty free going, as to speak. Not many timeouts or long pauses, but
Auburn Hill. She passes it, and she was able to find Kangas, and now it's over to Mishak. Now it's back over to Kangas. She drives. She had, I believe, 3 on her there. Now it's back over to Hill.
Kangas has been very shifty driving to the lane. She has a good handle. Nice handle there. To see if Chaparral can break down the Cats defense as Sadie breaks it up. And Avery will bring it up. The Cats could try and push it here. They'll get it to, that's a basket.
And a very smart shot there by Sienna Dufresne.
That's her 10th point of the game.
Kissed it off the backboard, and now it is back up to 2 possessions.
The Cats seem to be doing just enough here to keep it out of reach for Chaparral as I'll get the ball right back.
And it seemed like Coach Roper used that timeout a little bit, a little bit too there for the Lady Cats. And not saying that that the other team can't use the timeouts. Obviously, both teams use timeouts when one is called, but it seemed like that they got their game plan set.
There's Avery, nice shot. Just went to work down there.
And the Lady Cats right now coming out of the timeout break, they're just keeping the foot on the gas pedal.
That's not a great pass, and the Cats are on the break now. Looks like a pretty even break. Oh, she went down hard, but Sadie puts it back up. 10 points for Sadie, and the Cats are up by 9.
And quite possibly,
flying in there. I tell you, the Cats, I don't know what Roper says to them, but I mean, that's a great way to come out of a timeout, and then now all the pressure is on Chaparral.
He said enough for Coach Leslie Gerber to call another timeout in quick succession, and now if you're Chaparral, you've used 2 timeouts, and that first timeout really led to a run by the Lady Cats.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do now?
I would say if I'm the Chaparral coach, I would try to have a play here to get some points, calm them down, and then get back on defense. I mean, any basket's important, obviously, but especially out of a timeout, it can be a big boost.
Still plenty of time in this game here. I mean, 9 points. That's only 3 baskets, but it is 9 points that were, or it was a spread that was made in quick succession, though. So you don't want to let that.
Yeah, and it's been a pretty close game, like within 3 points or 5 points. So this might be the biggest lead of the game for the Cats here.
Yeah, I was about to say that until Carly Bland just pawed that one out into out of bounds.
Yeah.
Distance on that one. Oh, and I don't think that was the shot that they wanted to take.
No, that was not a great shot, and I believe Chaparral tipped that.
Yep, and
yeah, the Cats will keep it.
I believe that might have been number 14, Kaylee Schwartz, who last touched the ball there. She is a tall one there, just a sophomore, but at 5'10".
Yeah, definitely an advantage.
Carly Bland now.
Wildcats have 2 girls by the basket. I'm not sure if Chaparral knows how to cover both of them. Doing a decent job right now, but we'll see.
Sadie Estel raced out of the paint there. I think she was getting close to that 3-second timer.
Carly gets right in there, puts it up, and that's a basket. That's an 11-point lead.
Yeah, the biggest one of the night here, finally getting to double digits here for the Lady Cats here.
Yeah. That's 8 points for Carly on the night. This would be a big 3 here. Can't get it to fall.
Almost an uncontested 3, but I think there was a hand up there towards the end of that shot. Bree Bronner now is going to walk it across the line here. Now it's over to Sadie Estel. Estel gives it over to Avery Bronner. Up and almost
close.
Punched out. And now it's back to the Lady Cats here. And now Bree Bronner is going to take a little bit of time here. Gives it over to Dufresne. Now it's Estel. Now it's over to Kinley Jacquez. Jacquez is looking for a friend here and gives it over to Dufresne. Now it's Bronner once again. 40 seconds left to go here.
Cats have had the ball for almost a minute here.
And if you're Lady Roadrunners, this is kind of a double-edged sword here on defense. You're not letting them get
it's
a
an
shot.
Important, oh, nice play.
And this one's one-on-one.
Oh, that could have been a travel there, but it didn't get called, and they will take it.
And that brings the lead down to 9 here with about 10 seconds left to go in this third quarter. And a foul is called.
I didn't see who that was on. I think it might have been
10.
away from the ball, but.
And officially, that one's going to be on Haley Kangas, and it's the third foul on the Lady Roadrunners.
Yeah. 6 seconds left, Jay. We'll see what the Cats can do. Bree will get in the corner and take a 3. Short. And that'll do it for the third quarter.
And 3 quarters down, 1 left to go. The Lady Cats right now with a 9-point lead here. And, you know, in a game with runs where one team hasn't been able to get too far out in front of the other, the Lady Cats really needed this quarter to get into this lead. How did you see that third quarter?
Well, I think the Cats did a lot better offensively than they did. I mean, staying more consistent, and Chaparral wasn't able to convert on a lot of their chances. Not a pretty lackluster quarter for them offensively, but I mean, anything can happen in the fourth. But right now, the Cats have a pretty comfortable lead.
Anything, I think you said it best there, though. Anything could happen in the fourth quarter, and I mean, you know, it's just 9 points. That's 3 baskets.
Yeah.
And we saw how quickly the Lady Cats were able to score those 3 baskets. You know, and we've also seen just how easily they've also lost, you know, like leads of 6 and 7 points here too. So
yeah, I mean, it's been an up and down game, mostly up for the Wildcats as I feel like they've controlled the tempo of the game and how this game's went. But I mean, we will see. There's a 3 from Schwartz and a foul off the ball.
And I think
it's a floor foul on Chaparral.
Actually, that one I believe is called on Avery Bronner there, and that's the second one.
Yeah.
For
I meant Haven.
It's all good. Chaparral with it. Distance, long distance too, though.
Deep 2. They get it back. It's another 3. Can't get
off
it.
the rim again.
That would have been important there, but couldn't get it. Sadie's open. Oh, wide open, and that, couldn't get it. I'll take the foul, though, and I believe that's Sienna. It'll be going to the line. Man, if you're Sadie, you have got to make that.
Sienna makes the first of 2. Yeah, open nets there.
Yeah, wide open. It was a left-handed finish, but I mean, still, the basket was wide open.
Lady Roadrunners. Ooh. Sadie Estel has been on fire on defense.
Oh, Sienna to the basket, and 1 for your Wildcats. 13 points on the night. She can make it 14 here, and the Cats are up pretty comfortably now.
She has been your top scorer on the night here, and it's been thanks to to just finding contact on the floor there.
Can't get the free throw, but Avery gets it back. Oh, falls hard.
And that was a hard hit there.
Yeah,
for
that
Avery
was a
Bronner.
hard fall.
And
I think they'll sub her out.
Yeah, they're going to check on her here real quick.
Yeah, that was a really hard fall.
The floor does not give.
No, the floor is not very forgiving. Nice play by the Cats, right? Just like that, it's up to, I believe it's 14 points now.
And that was basically a slow roll on a 4-point play.
Yeah. That's Bree's 7th point of the game. And the Cats are just widening out the margin here. And for Chaparral, it's important to score here, and that's, well, that isn't going to cut it.
Mental error there.
Yeah. I'd say if Haven can score on these next few baskets here, it could be. Oh, almost lost it.
That one bounced off of the foot of Sienna Dufresne. And that was a nice try there by Chaparral's Kangas there.
Yeah, she almost had it.
Yeah, she did.
If Haven can score here, this would be big. It'd be a lot to come back from in the last couple minutes for Chaparral, but we will see. Sadie working down low.
Distance.
Oh, couldn't
off
get
the
it.
front.
See if Haven tries to press here. They are putting pressure, but not really. Oh, they got kind of a half-court press here.
It is Hill. Now it is over to number 24, Swingle. And oh,
nice pass.
That one
couldn't
just
put it
not
up,
going.
and I think Kinley might have got hit. Oh, and Chaparral takes it right back.
And now it is going to be Kangas who slows things down a little bit.
Chaparral has got to get a basket here at some point. About 5.5 to play. Schwartz going to work. Can't get it to fall. Gets her own rebound, though. And it'll stay Chaparral ball.
Yep, that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Cats, though. She had 2 on her, though. So, I mean, like, that was that was pretty impressive to get her own rebound.
Yeah, that was a nice rebound. Now we'll see what the Cats can do on defense. Deep 3.
Ooh. Miss on the shot, picked up once again.
And it bounces the right way.
Second chance shot there. Now the lead's down to 12.
Will be Caston's first points of the night. And if Chaparral's going to make a run here, that's an illegal screen. And with those illegal screen calls can go back and forth, but I think that one was a pretty obvious call. She put all of her body weight into the other player, and I believe you have to be completely still for those screens to be illegal. So.
And a foul called there.
Push on either Kinley or Sadie, I couldn't tell.
2 fouls there in quick succession for the Lady Cats there, and now that gets them up to 4 fouls in this half here. And they got to be careful.
Yeah, this would be important for Chaparral to score here, as they almost lose it.
It is now Kangas who has it. She tries to drive
Got
around
bumped
too.
by Avery. Avery bumped her right into, great pass to Schwartz, and Schwartz puts it up and in, and just like that, it's back to 10 points.
Took a second, but it did roll into the basket there, and now it's down to a 10-point lead here.
Yeah, and the Cats have not had much going on offense. That was a huge.
Oh no, that one they said was last touch by Avery Bronner.
That was a huge defensive play for Chaparral right there. And it's back to 10.
And now with this possession here, the Chaparral Lady Roadrunners can be able to bring it back down to single digits.
They do have all the momentum right now. And they're feeding it to Schwartz, and she scores another one. That's 6 points for her, and Dwight Roper doesn't like oh no. It'll be Chaparral who will call a timeout. I figured it would be Roper, but Chaparral might want to drop a play here, or maybe do something else.
I mean, right now they've got all the momentum. You said it earlier. I mean, they've got all the momentum at this moment. It is, the scoreboard does show that the Lady Cats are in the lead, but they had a massive 14, 15-point lead, and now it's down to just 8.
Yeah,
and
which is huge. I mean,
Yeah, and right now a lot of that has to be credited to Keely Schwartz. I mean,
Yeah.
She is just absolutely on fire at this moment.
Yeah. And the Chaparral defense looking much improved in the fourth quarter. We'll see if they can carry that improvement throughout the rest of the game. I mean, we'll see.
If you're Dwight Roper right now, what are you telling your Lady Cats here? Like knowing what has just happened in the last couple of minutes.
I would say his message is something like, don't panic. Like, I know we just lost 6 points and it's back to 8, but they've been in control of the entire game, and I wouldn't see any reason why they couldn't get back to the way they were playing the first 3 quarters and see this one out. But that's why they played the game, and we'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to see here.
Oh, that's almost stolen. A good effort there from Chaparral.
You got to wonder though if Kangas did not chase after it, if it would have been Chaparral's basketball or not there.
It looked like it could have gone both ways, but
Carly Bland has it. Less than 4 minutes. Sadie Essel
that's a
up.
nice cut by Sadie, and it's back up to 10.
If there's anybody underneath the basket, there's 2 players on there.
Excuse me, back up to 8. Oh, it is 10. Oh, okay.
If there are 2 players that you can trust underneath the basket, obviously, one Sadie Estel, and I mean they're both on the floor right now.
Yeah.
Sienna Dufresne's the other, that you can trust underneath that basket for the Lady Cats.
Yeah. And the Cats looking much more confident at this timeout. And that's a double dribble call, or travel, I mean.
Either way, it's a turnover, and that's not what you want for the Lady Cats.
Yeah. Now the question is, can Chaparral go on a run here? 10 points in 3 minutes. Obviously, it's possible, but you've got to have a good string of possessions. As they almost lose it here, and it'll be a jump ball.
And
it'll go to Cat. That's huge.
Yep.
I thought Chaparral might use one of their timeouts there, but they do have 1 left, so obviously it would not be wise to use it this early. And we'll see what the Cats do. Kinley thought about a 3 there. Down to Sadie. Sadie works, and Sadie gets it. That's a huge basket.
And that brings it back up to 12 here for the Lady Cats.
That's huge. I mean, that timeout worked. They're looking much more in control now. Oh, wide open Kangas. Oh, rims in and out. She gets it back. She'll pull up, and she misses.
Schwartz picks it back up. She has everybody on her there.
Got tipped, and Chaparral gets it right back, and Chaparral scores. I believe that is Castens. She's got 4 in the night, and the Cats' lead is down to 10. There's Kangas trying to put pressure on Bree. And if Chaparral could get a stop here, it'd be important. As again, the points they have to score and the time left is not looking great. If you're Chaparral,
Deep runner.
Rimmed in and out, and it's putting in the work. She was not giving that ball up.
It just reminds you, if you have something that Sienna Dufresne wants, don't fight her for it.
Yeah, she's coming to get it.
All right, so less than 2 minutes left here. If you're,
I believe that's a foul on Haven.
And that's going to be the 5th foul for Haven here. I was going to say, if you're Chaparral and you have a minute and 46 seconds left here, when do you start thinking about threes?
Oh, good.
I mean I would say, moment, but
I would say at about the 1 minute mark, if you haven't scored another 2, like if it's the same score here in a minute, I would start taking threes.
Oh, close defense here.
You can see that Kangas is putting as much pressure as she can. That's a foul. I can't tell if she was tripped or if she got pushed, but nevertheless, it's a foul on Chaparral. That's Chaparral's 6th foul.
And I think they're trying to force some turnovers here.
Yeah. Obviously, no shot clock here, so they're not guaranteed to get the ball back. So it's just all about putting the pressure on Haven. Oh, and Bree almost took that, but it's smart that she didn't. Here's Sienna, got it.
And that one goes in. Back to 10 points here.
15 points for her, and that's a huge basket. And if I'm Chaparral, I have got to score on this possession.
Here's a drive. Not going in there. Distance.
D3 off.
Off center. Now the Lady Cats here.
And if yeah. And I'm going to start fouling, and the Wildcats will eventually go to the line. And I believe they will be going to the line now.
Yep, that's the 7th team foul there, and that's going to put the Lady Cats here at the line for a 1-and-1. It's specifically Bree Bronner here. And
I believe it'll be a timeout from Chaparral, I think. That'll be their last timeout, so interesting choice there, but there is not much time left, so maybe that was that was a Chaparral timeout.
Coach Roper holding all of his timeouts here close to the chest.
Yeah.
On this one. He didn't have to use them.
No, and I think after that one timeout that a Chaparral called, which I actually think we should go back to that. Chaparral was on a run, and they called a timeout. If I was Chaparral, I would not have used the timeout there. I mean, unless some of their players were like really tired or something. I mean, I wouldn't call a timeout when you're on a run unless I absolutely have to. But obviously, that's again, we're up here in the booth. They're down there making the call. So
right. But I mean, like, you would think that that would give them at least like one timeout left here.
Right.
One more timeout as a cushion.
Yeah.
But
interesting call from the coach, but I mean, we'll see.
Bree Bronner at the line here for the 1-and-1.
First one's good.
Brings it up to 11. This one could bring it up to 12.
That is some clutch free throw shooting. Cats up by 12, and Chaparral has to score here. Oh, whoa, that deflected off the backboard, and Cats should slow it down here. Nope, they'll get a foul.
Another foul here to stop the clock.
And we could see this one kind of slowly drag out toward the end as Chaparral will try and foul and try to see as much as the ball as they can toward the end of this game. And that'll be surprisingly Kinley's first point of the game, as she's been pretty solid offensively this whole season, but hadn't had anything to drop today, but scores 2 there, and it's up to 14 now. And the Cats get another steal, and that should pretty much seal it.
Yeah, Kinley is usually the 3-point sniper from beyond the arc.
Yeah. Quiet tonight, but I mean, that gives other players a chance to shine and score some points. So.
And she makes the first of her second trip to the line, so she'll get another chance.
She'll hit both of them. 4 points for her on the night, and the lead is up to 16.
30 seconds left here, and that one goes, I believe, out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Cats. So as we close this one out here, the Lady Cats look to be improving to 7-0 here. The Lady Roadrunners of Chaparral will go down to 3-4 here. We've got about 20 seconds here. This this one was a back and forth, at least for a little bit, and then the second half seemed to change up. I mean, what are your thoughts as this one seems to come down to a close?
Well, I would say it was pretty back and forth throughout the game. Up until around the middle point of the fourth quarter, it was pretty competitive, but then Chaparral called a timeout, and they lost some of their mojo, so to speak. And I mean, Haven took advantage of it, and there's the result.
Yep, and the result is clear there. Your Lady Wildcats come home with a victory. And unlike at the end of the first half, they did not squeak away with this one. They come away fairly comfortable with a 54-41 victory. And I mean, they improved to 7-0 here as they get ready for Pratt on Friday night, CKO opponent here. So that's going to be a big matchup, when they hit the hardwood again on Friday night. So, I mean, I think, like, who are some of the big players on tonight's game? I mean, I mean, if I had to fashion a guess here, one of them had to be Sienna Dufresne. I saw big numbers on the scoreboard for her here tonight.
Yeah. Sienna finished with 15 points. Sadie had 14. I mean, Bree had 9. Carly with 8. McKinley with 4. Avery had 4. I mean, everyone pitched in tonight, and the result is a Wildcat dub.
They say play like a team, and that's what they did tonight.
Yeah.
Play like a team, and you get the
all
win.
All for one and one for all.
Exactly. Well, the next time that the Lady Cats will be on the hardwood, will be the next time that they're on the Wildcat Network. It's on Friday night against Pratt. All of your home games right here on the Wildcat Network. We've got a busy week this week. We've got a busy week next week as well. As you know, both the guys and the girls. Yes, they are away on Tuesday. But the busy week comes from the wrestling meet on Thursday, and then the Nickerson game on Friday. So, all right, let's get this. Let's get ready for the guys' game here. Let's get ready for the guys' game here. So, so we showed you guys this at the top of the broadcast, but we'll bring it back up here. For this one here, as you're seeing guys and as you're seeing all the guys here warming up here. There we go. So the guys going into tonight 6-0, just like the ladies, just like the Lady Cats.
Yeah.
Both of them on top of the sub-state regional, which is where they want to be right now.
Right.
Obviously Chaparral tonight, Pratt on Friday, Hoisington. They're at Hoisington on Tuesday, and then Nickerson comes to town on next Friday. We've got that game.
That'll be a great game. At Nickerson game.
It's always going to be a big one, and then after that, I mean, they've got a big week ahead of them with the RUP tournament over in Hallstead.
Yeah.
I mean, this is that time right now. I think you said it before. This is that time of the season. It's the one of the more important times of the season here.
Oh yeah.
Because it's they're fine-tuning everything, correct?
Yeah. This is where teams build chemistry. This is the time of the year where teams figure out what they're good at, what they're not good at, how to adjust to it. It's an important part of the season for sure.
So, So for Paramore's men right now, I mean, you know, they've come away with big wins here. 6-0, nothing to sneeze at here.
Right.
You know, let's go ahead and take a look at their opponents here. But for Paramore's men here, what is it that they got to look out for the Roadrunners? Because, or I mean, like, you know, yeah, I mean, like, what is it that they got to look out for the Roadrunners? Because this is the look at the Roadrunners here, but
right.
The record doesn't tell the entire story though.
No, they were a solid 13-9 last year, which is pretty good for the team they played. They're led by, I would say, one of the top players in 3A, Jackson Swartz, averaging almost 21 points a game. That's extremely impressive. Aiden Guy he averages the 9 points a game. He's good on the drive. Austin Clark, he is not Dennis Rodman, but he is the Dennis Rodman of the team. Hard worker on defense. I mean, this game should be fairly competitive. I would say pretty similar to the girls' game we just watched.
It's gonna be a good one here as we get geared up and ready to go here. And now for the guys, for our guys, I mean, like, who are the players to watch once again here as we continue to set the scene here for tonight's game?
I would say the leaders of this team, DJ and Brant, watch them. They'll be DJ's more of a he creates opportunities for other. Brant is the driver of this team. He scores so many of our points. David Yoder, our big center, he's been playing very well defensively. So, and I mean, I would say watch for some of the underclassmen. They've come in and hit some threes. McGuire, Jackwez, Braxton. I mean, just a couple. Those are a couple of players to look out for tonight.
All right. Well, there we go, guys. It's gonna be a huge matchup, and we can't wait for this one to start. As you see on the clock there, still got about 9 minutes left to go here. We're gonna go ahead and leave it for the band here, and also give a quick shout out to our sponsors here. So we're gonna take a break, and we'll meet with you guys back up here real soon to start up the guys' game, the nightcap.
Haven Sports on the Wildcat Network is brought to you by Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. Call toll-free at 844-YES-BARN or visit us online at yoderstructures.com. Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Visit us online at shepchevrolet.com or give us a call at 620-222-9226. Heartland Credit Union. Apply online at hcu.coop. Visit your nearest branch or call our e-branch at 800-428-8472.
This is a recording.
Jig. Okay, give me a sec. Jig. Are we actually? There's Seabass. Seabass. We're not playing snake. Yeah, nice try popping it. Steven, I heard you got a phone.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Wildcat Gymnasium as we get you guys set up for this, the nightcap between your Haven Wildcats and the Anthony Harper Chaparral Roadrunners here. We're going to go ahead and give way to the PA announcer here for the start of this one here, but this one's going to be a big one, and we are glad that you guys are with us here tonight. So we'll be back with you guys here. Enjoy the starting lineups.
And now we start for tonight's game. It's all the contestants in the Roadrunners. Senior Tito and Kai. The Wildcats, Senior Firstborn, Preston Keller. the Roadrunners, the 6-foot senior, number 15, Austin Clark. For the Wildcats, a 6'5" senior, number 45, David Yoder.
All right, everybody. Bienvenidos a Wildcat Gymnasium. Porque sabes que it's game time.
It is indeed.
I had to do that in Spanish. Change it up a little bit after doing this for 5 years
For
here.
sure, for sure.
But guess what? It is time for the nightcap, for the Wildcats to hit the floor, for the Roadrunners to hit the floor, because it is your 6-0 Wildcats to go up against the Chaparral Roadrunners.
Should be a good one.
I have no doubt it's going to be a good one here. And you got your two tallest players right there in the center court.
Yep, David Yoder and Jackson Swartz. Here we go.
And the tip-off, and that's going to go to the Roadrunners here. And let's take a look at the rosters here. This one's for the home side here for the Wildcats. They are in white tonight. And now here's a look at the Roadrunners.
Nice block by Brant.
And the
Cats
Wildcats
are on the run now.
And there
David
we go.
was open there for a second. Didn't see him. Down to Brant. Brant going to work. Brant can't get it, and that's a good stop for Chaparral.
And so Jackson Schwartz, tall guy here. He's the guy that's number 1 right there. He is listed as a 6'6" senior. He's the guy who has the ball at the moment. He's probably going to be the one that's going to give Brant the most amount of trouble.
Oh, nice
stolen
steal.
away. And
here's the finish. Got it.
Beautiful play here. And that's going to be the first basket here for the Wildcats. First basket of the game, just in general here.
And the first of potentially many steals. We'll see. We'll see how the Wildcat defense does containing Schwartz. That'll be a kick ball, and it will stay with Chaparral.
Kick ball by Brant Sipe there.
Here's Schwartz.
Oh, and that one
He'll
gives.
lose it, and Cats will get it.
Lots of hands on that one,
And
as it was.
DJ was wide open in the corner. He didn't see him. Here's Nash for 3. Couldn't get it. Tipped by David, and unfortunately he tipped it to no one.
Yeah, that one went all the way too far out.
Yeah. Cats doing kind of a soft press here like they always do, but Chaparral seems to be moving it up pretty well. We'll see if they can find a rhythm offensively here. It's a foul on Braxton. Braxton Miller, number 4 there.
And that's going to be the first foul of the game here, and that one's on Haven. All right, so now Jack Francis has it. They passed it around so fast that Jack Francis passed it and then got it back.
Chaparral trying to find something. Here's Schwartz. He fakes, drives, got it, and 1. That's a nice basket.
Physical play, but yeah, he got it.
And they'll give it to Haven. Chaparral crowd does not like that here. That was a very close call. That could have gone either way, Mr. Clemens. That was really close.
I thought just like you did, that was.
I thought it was a foul because he was moving, but refs didn't see it that way. DJ for 3. Missed
off
it.
the front.
David fights for the rebound. Schwartz will get it. And here comes Chaparral.
And a foul.
That'll be a blocking
there.
foul. That's the second foul on Haven.
And this one is looking to be a very physical game here.
Yeah, a couple fouls early. We'll see.
I think just from the looks of it here, rebounds are going to be key in this one.
Yeah. Schwartz heading to the middle. He wants the ball.
Distance on
For
that
three.
one.
Got it. That is Jack Francis, and that'll be the first Roadrunner point of the game.
Nash Ray, he has it. He ran across the half court there.
DJ.
Brant
Here's
side.
Brant. Nice play on that one. That's his first points of the game.
Answer the three with the two, and you get the 1 point lead here. It's 4-3 for Haven.
Here's Chaparral moving the ball up. That's a nice deflection from DJ. They'll get it back.
And now
Pass to the side for
3 on
three.
3.
Can't get it.
And that's the advantage that
That's the
Schwartz
height
has.
advantage. Ooh. And that's another charge on Chaparral.
Right now, and that's the second one. I think Brand has found his rhythm on charge fouls here.
Yeah. And the Chaparral fans and bench obviously not agreeing with that call. That could be an interesting matchup here. Brant and Jackson Swartz. We'll see who Haven tries to guard him with. As I believe they're going to bench Schwartz. Deep three from DJ Miller.
Wow! That wasn't at the line. That was at the line, the baseline for the volleyball line.
Chaparral comes right down, and Haven gets it right back.
Good call on that one because I was still in amazement of the three-pointer.
Up and down game.
Nash Ray down to David Yoder.
All the way, can't get it, and that'll be a rebound by Chaparral. Chaparral trying to push the tempo here. Francis, he'll dish it off. Back to Francis. He will shoot.
That one's a miss.
But, well, Haven will keep it.
DJ trying to get around the double zeros here of Aiden Guy, I'm going to guess.
I believe so, yeah.
On our roster, we have 2 zeros.
There's Brant working down low. That's his second basket of the game. Cats are up 9-3.
I think this is going to be a war of attrition between the two teams here.
Yeah, it's another steal. And the Cats have a whole bunch of steals to start this game. Here's DJ.
And
got
up
it.
And in, yes.
And just like that, it's 11-3 for the Cats.
Fast-paced game here
DJ's
so far.
7th point of the game, and it's been only DJ and Brant scoring. And Chaparral, they're going to call a timeout. And that's a pretty predictable timeout there. I mean, giving up this many points in the first quarter, you would expect.
11-3 here, and going into this timeout. And I mean, like, if you're Haven right now, I mean, you know, right now you got to be pretty happy at this moment.
Well, again, Haven is so good at just getting steals and turning them into points. I would say that's probably their number one strength. They just swarm. They swarm the ball defensively, and they get so many points off of those turnovers. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see if Haven can keep the momentum. And they'll sit Nash, David, and Braxton, and they'll bring out Dalton, Dietrich, and Gatlin Reinhardt. Tipped in the air. Another tip, and look at that. Just Haven
2-on-2.
All the momentum, and they're going to get another basket here. That's 9 points for DJ, and it's 13-3. And the lead is double digits.
Miller right now, hot hand on him at this moment.
Yeah, just so many points off of turnovers. And Chaparral doesn't know how to combat it. Chaparral almost lost it.
Francis with the ball here.
He'll get it back. And that's a bad pass. Almost stepped out.
They did call it off.
They called it, yeah.
Yeah.
He did look like he stepped out.
Just by the tips of his toes there.
Yeah, that was close. Coach Paramore, they're trying to reason with the ref, but eyes don't lie. That was I'm not sure who he was passing it to, but it got tipped and Haven has it. Here's DJ trying to go. Nice pass to Brant.
Brant
Brant
goes
fades
up.
away, can't get it. Dalton comes down with it and puts it right back up. And it is a 12-point lead for the Wildcats.
Those second chance shots, man, they're great when you have them. That one's
Nice
a big
pass
pass.
down low.
That one's
And
in.
they will finally, I believe that's Paff, number 2 there.
Tice Path
Yep.
ending the drought for Chaparral.
Chaparral absolutely needed that. DJ lost it for a second. They got it back. He's right under the basket. Nice pass. Oh, Brent couldn't hold on to it. An above the head pass. A little bit of flash on that.
But they called Haven there for the 3 seconds in the lane violation there.
Chaparral trying to work the ball up. Chaparral has had some decent looks, but more often than not, it has been the Haven defense which has controlled what they do on offense. Nice pass fake there. Chaparral will pull up and can't hit it. That would have been pretty big for them, but it'll say a double-digit lead, and I'm not sure if that was tipped. Might have just been a wayward pass there. They will sub number 20 Brent Sipe out for number 45 David Yoder. And interestingly, they haven't put Schwartz back into the game yet. Probably not wanting to get him in foul trouble.
That one goes up, and that's a miss here. Less than a minute left to go here, and that one's going to go out of bounds.
Stay with Chaparral, yeah.
Yeah, less than a minute left to go here. You're watching this this second doubleheader here, or second half of the doubleheader here, right here on the Wildcat Network. You're joining myself, Paul Clements, Clary Percy up here in the commentator booth. Zoe Bennett is running the main camera, and then we've got Matthew Mulligan who is running the corner cam down there. So Matthew Mulligan is pulling double duty as he also does band as well. So
getting his work in for the night. Here's Chaparral trying to move it around. Looking for a shot. Here's Francis.
Oh my goodness.
Stepped into it and absolutely nailed it for a second 3 of the game. And Chaparral cutting back into the Wildcat lead here. Here's trying to get open. Dalton has it. Over to DJ. Scanning the floor.
DJ tries to drive.
And he'll travel that. Yeah.
It was a nice try. I think he had the right idea.
Yeah.
But
it looked close. I mean, yeah. And they'll take DJ out and put number 4 Braxton Miller in. We'll see what Chaparral does here. They could cut it down to 5 or 4. 9 seconds. Oh, almost. Almost backcourt. Oh, they'll throw it right to Braxton. This will be a jump ball here with about 3 seconds left. And I'm not sure who it's going to go to. I think it'll be Haven ball. So now what could Haven do here with 3 seconds left?
I would almost assume.
I would assume
quick pass
some sort of pick play and then a 3.
Yeah, quick pass and a quick
they'll get it down
basket.
to Brant. He'll pull up.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
That would have been that would have been a nice buzzer beater.
But
couldn't get it to fall.
Either way, though, the clock hits zeros for this opening quarter, and your Haven Wildcats will start this one off with a 15-8 lead. And that one was a very, very physically contested first quarter.
Yeah.
Well, what are your thoughts on that first quarter?
Well, I think the first, I'd say almost 2/3 of that first quarter, the Wildcats were able to get the ball in transition and score on the break a lot, but towards the end of the half, Chaparral, something clicked, and they're able to play more consistently, pass the ball around. And I think Chaparral realized that passing the ball around against the Wildcats, it's no easy task. I mean, the Wildcats, they make everything hard, and yeah.
That's a tough defense to be able to play against. And Chaparral right now too is also showing kind of that same. That
Chaparral.
same thing.
Yeah, the Chaparral defense has been pretty solid too. We'll see how it goes here in the second.
We've seen Jackson Schwartz when he's been on the court. He's been the guy to watch, at least down on the post.
Yeah, and I think he's in some foul trouble right now. I'll get it right down and they'll score. Number 2, I believe that's Tice Paff. He'll get the first points on the board for Chaparral in the second quarter.
And that cuts the lead down to 5 here. Nash Ray, Braxton Miller now. Dietrich Knisley now back to Nash Ray.
Get it to Brant. Brant was calling for it. Dalton, he'll pull up and make it. A 3 from Dalton Bontrager.
He made that look easy.
Yeah, he just pulled up. That's the second basket of the game for 5 points. A 2 and a 3. And the Cats defense is trying to put the pressure on Chaparral. Francis almost thought about a 3.
Defense now for the Cats, double teaming everybody in sight.
The Cats are in a zone. I believe it's a 3-2 here. Trying to put pressure on the ball handlers up top. That's a wayward pass, and that is a mental mistake there.
And that's why that defense works.
Yeah.
The turnover there, and now the Wildcats have a chance to be able to extend this lead here. Dietrich Knisley.
Ooh, almost traveled there. That could have been a travel.
Nash.
Oh, he got rejected. Oh, and he tried to get it right back, and
he worked hard to get that one.
Yeah. It's a pretty solid block there from Chaparral.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, like, number one, if that block wasn't there, Nash was gonna have a really nice basket. But
that was a nice defensive play. Tipped it, couldn't get it. Here's Francis wide open. Can't get that one. He's hit 2 already. And
Nash was able to take that one away.
That could have been a jump ball, but refs let him play, and here's Nash on the break. It'll slow it down.
Nicely, Miller.
And the Cats have really all shooters out there right now. Brant, he'll work down low and he'll get it. That's
10-point lead now for the Cats.
It'll be a 6-point of the game. Waits for him, can't get it, and the Cats have it now. Lead has been stretched back up to 10 now. Here comes Nash.
Passing it around
Dalton
now.
For 3. Got it! Second 3 of the game, and Chaparral will call timeout.
And Dalton Bontrager is saying, you know what? DJ's not the only one who can shoot threes. I'm on this team too.
Up by 13 now. That's a big 3 there.
That is a big 3. And the Wildcats now, yeah, you said it, 13-point lead here as Chaparral is able to call that second timeout here. So, I mean, big 3. How big of a 3 is that? Not only for Dalton, but for the Cats.
Well, I think Dalton's, 8 points on the night for Dalton? He's been good, and I think if they can get Dalton going and make the defense focus on him, that can mean more opportunities for DJ, Brant, Braxton. It can open up the offense, and again, the more players that'll cause problems for their defense, obviously the better it is for us. So.
Coming off of the timeout now here. It looks like DJ Miller's coming back onto the court. David Yoder as well. Gatlin Reinhardt
and Jackson Schwartz.
Jackson Schwartz is going to be on there for the Roadrunners. So
Wildcats are going to look like they're going to do some sort of soft press or a half-court press here, and they're going to make Chaparral think about moving the ball, which is something that they do really good to all teams. Is they make teams think about it when they pass, which is a pretty big mental advantage. And they pass it right to Brant.
1-on-1.
And he can't finish, but he'll get the foul. And that was almost like a linebacker intercepting a pass. I mean, Brant just stepped right in front of it, and he just took off.
Almost had a pick six.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
We'll call it a
miss on that
pick,
one.
and they got down to the 1 yard line. Or the red zone, I guess.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah. Misses 2 free throws there. That's
very rare for him.
Yeah, Brant's a good free throw shooter. Here comes Chaparral. They're going to look to get the ball to Schwartz, and I'm pretty sure Haven knows that they have to contain Schwartz here. He could be a game wrecker. Chaparral working down low. Here's Francis for 3. Hit it!
Oh, man.
With a hand in the face, it doesn't matter. His 3rd 3 of the game. And Chaparral is trying to claw back.
Now, I mean, like, yeah, you got Schwartz on the court, but
here's DJ, pulls up.
Oh, almost
Can't
answered
get
a
it.
3 with the 3 there. I was gonna say, with Schwartz there, you got to contain him. But what about Francis? What do you do with him?
He's been lights out from 3. Schwartz. Here's Francis for 3. A little short that time. I couldn't tell if that was tipped. Saved by Chaparral. They're gonna get it right back.
And
I believe
they're
it was
call it
over and back.
I don't think that there was a single player for Haven who touched the ball.
I wasn't able to tell.
And they're going to converse about it.
But I think they might change the call here and give it back to Chaparral.
And it's the second time tonight that we've had the referees converse about a call here.
This is when they need to have the replay, like in the NFL when they bring the little tablet thing out to the.
Hey, you know what? I mean, they could always just have somebody on the sideline with the live stream. And they are going to call it a backcourt.
Keep it with Haven. That could have gone both ways, but it will stay with Haven. And here's Haven up by 10.
DJ. He's going to drive around. I think about three players there. Oh, saved.
Oh, right back to DJ. Oh, that was a fantastic block there.
And that one goes out of bounds.
Stay with Haven.
Touch. Yep, last touch by Chaparral.
I believe that's Austin Clark. He's had a couple of nice blocks here in this game. First one on Nash, and then the second one on DJ. Number 15 there. Here's Brant falling away. Can't get it.
Contested on that one. He had 2 players on him.
Yeah.
10-point game here.
Here comes Chaparral. This would be an important part of the game for Chaparral to get back into it and make it a little closer before halftime. Nice pass, and that's a basket. I believe that's Aiden Guy.
And that's as close to an alley-oop as you're going to get without actually dunking it. I mean, my goodness, that was beautiful.
I mean, anyway, you can score by land, by air, by sea. Doesn't matter. Here's Nash with a drive, off balance, can't get it. And this could be a turning point. Here's Schwartz wide open.
Oh, and couldn't control
he
that
almost
one.
had it. That was almost like a football pass, just chucking it out there and.
Good old Brett Favre move right there.
Letting him go get it, but.
Actually, let's go a little bit more recent. Good old Patrick Mahomes to Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Here is DJ Miller over to Nash. David. Nice pass. And Brant Sipe working down low.
And the Wildcats are not looking for that 3-pointer right now. I mean, they seem contested. They seem content to look for somebody down in the post, down in the paint.
Yeah, down by the block. And that'll be stolen. And the Cats got a 2-on-1 here.
Relay.
DJ, tried to finish.
That one.
There we go. Finally, Brant puts it in. 10 points on the night for him. And the Cats have stolen back the momentum.
Brant Sipe saying why he has been great on offensive rebounds all season long. Or showing why he's been great on offensive rebounds.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal. And Haven's trying to make sure that Schwartz doesn't get the ball, or if he does, there's all 2 people on him. And is that another 3 for Francis? My goodness. That's 12 points on the game for him.
He's been a 3 machine from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's already 4 threes. And Chaparral seems to be kind of living by his production. That's a foul on Brandt. Or excuse me, that's a foul committed on Brandt. And he'll go to the line. He'll be shooting 2 from the line here.
And the first one is a make for Brandt Sight.
I'll give him 11 points on the game. And they'll sub David Yoder out and bring Dalton Bontrager, number 21, in. Here's the second one. Swish, and that is 12 points on the game for Brandt Sight.
2 for 2 at the line on that trip there. And don't look now, we have at least 3 players who can make it from beyond the arc.
Yeah.
On the court.
Yep. 11-point lead for the Cats right now, I think. And here's Francis trying to find some room.
Distance.
Gets it over to Guy. Works around Dalton, puts it up, and almost got the and one. I don't know how he got that, got the shot off. He was almost completely contested there, but he found some room, and he's going to the line. I believe that's a foul on Braxton. First shot is off.
And that is Aiden Guy that is at the line there.
Second one is also no good, and then the Cats will keep the ball. Or excuse me, the Cats will get the ball back.
11-point game right now between the 2 teams here.
We'll see how the Cats finish out this first half. Here's DJ spinning to the rack. Got it. Right to the rack, and he put it in.
DJ's playing the hits right now. I mean, my goodness, that was a beautiful spin move
That was
there.
a nice move, yeah.
Press the B button.
All right, tipped, and here's the Cats on the break. And he might slow it down. Oh, nice pass to Braxton. He goes up.
Oh, that one was
I can't tell if that was blocked or if it hit the backboard.
I think that there was a hand on it.
Yeah, it got deflected, I think. Here's Schwartz.
All the way over to Thaf. Now Schwartz. Now Francis. Francis. Long distance, too.
Couldn't
I think
get
there was
that
a
one.
hand on that one.
Yeah, it was deflected. This could be a jump ball here, and it will be. And it looks like it'll be... I think it'll be Cats' ball. And with that, they will sub the number 4 Braxton Miller out, and they'll put number 3 Dietrich Knisley back in the game.
And 25 seconds left to go in this second quarter here in this first half.
Let's see if the Cats can get some more points going into halftime and wind out this lead. The Cats will probably hold it for the final shot unless they get a nice look, which they kind of do. And DJ almost got it. Tipped, 4 seconds. Brandt can't get it. Schwartz has it.
And
Francis will pull up. Oh, I thought that might have been going in. It's a little short.
Man. Man, that would have been our third buzzer beater in the season here.
Yeah.
All right, and that's the end of the first half of play. Your Haven Wildcats are in the lead, 31-18 here. And man, I mean, physical game. The scoreboard doesn't tell the entire story here,
right?
But it's a physical game nonetheless. So, what are your takeaways on that first half?
Well, I think the Cats, although not quite as consistent as we would like them to be in the second quarter, have been pretty consistently scoring throughout the game. I think a main storyline here is for the Roadrunners. Jack Francis, 4 threes and a half is pretty impressive. And I think Jackson Schwartz, 0 points. I mean, we thought he would be scoring a lot more in this game, but I mean, obviously not as of now. And I think that's a credit to the Wildcat defense for containing him. But I mean, the second half could be a different story. I mean, we'll see how it goes.
We'll have to see how it goes in the second half. We're seeing that 76, 77 of you guys are watching. Thank you guys for making us part of your night, especially since KU is taking the court here real soon.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You're tuned into the right place here. Maybe you've got us on your phone and KU on the TV. Maybe it's the other way around. Either way, thank you guys for joining us here on the Wildcat Network. It's halftime. The Wildcats have the lead, 31-18. We'll see you guys here on the other side of the halftime and get you guys set up for the second half. We'll be back with you.
Haven Sports on the Wildcat Network is brought to you by Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. Call toll-free at 844-YES-BARN or visit us online at yoderstructures.com. Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Visit us online at shepchevrolet.com or give us a call at 620-222-9226. Heartland Credit Union. Apply online at hcu.coop. Visit your nearest branch or call our e-branch at 800-428-8472.
This is a recording.
Cadence. 2 and 3. We can also play range again. 2 and 3. Let's do range. Aaron, can I play trombone, please? Aaron, hit up once. Is there a bone up there? Is there a bone up there? I got a bone for you. Where's Sam's bone? Where's Sammy's bone? Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. Over there.
Oh, that way.
I'm gonna play crazy train again just because why does he have this? No idea. Such bad technique. We good?
I need to go soon. Hurry or
Go ahead. Go.
You're watching the band right now here. They're going crazy.
Oh, yeah. Those are my guys. And girls. All right.
Time for the third quarter to start here. And now, so the Wildcats here, they have a 31-18 lead here. We've seen some physical play here between the two teams. Fouls reset for this half, though. But if you're the kick ball there.
Yeah.
But if you're the Wildcats here, coming out of the halftime break, though, what is it that you need to do to be able to secure this W?
I would say keeping the pressure on defense is going to be very important. Keeping the offense consistent. Again, similar keys to what I've said at the start of the second quarter, but Wildcats looking pretty strong right now. And DJ tried to throw it off one of the Chaparral. Oh,
I think he succeeded on doing that.
I think he succeeded. Referee was giving him prop or something.
Now, if you're the Roadrunners, what do you do to try to narrow this margin?
I would say get number one, Jackson Schwartz involved. He could be the difference here, but we'll see if they can. And Nash went down really hard.
Yeah, Nash.
He ran into the side of the bleachers, and they will take him out.
Yeah, he's going to go and sit down on the bench.
I'll let him sit for a little bit. I think he was reaching for a ball there, and then he might have tripped or something with his leg. I don't know. We'll have to see.
He's resilient, but I mean,
that looked kind of painful. He's kind of falling into the bleachers as Braxton shoots a three and hits a three, an early second half three for Braxton Miller.
And Braxton Miller, I mean, earlier we said we had three players who can shoot threes on the court here. Braxton said
Schwartz will finally get something in the game.
Braxton said, "Hey, don't forget about me. I could do that too."
Yeah.
14-point lead here for the Wildcats. And what were you going to say about Braxton?
I was just going to say, Braxton he's a very solid shooter as DJ gets some more points for the Wildcats here. He's a pretty good shooter, and the Wildcats might look to get him involved more here in the second half. As it's a foul on Haven, I think? Yeah.
First foul of the half here on any team.
There's Francis.
Distance on that one. Oh, that one almost went in.
Schwartz, another rebound for him. He'll go up. And I think they'll call a foul on DJ. I think there was some contact on the way up.
And if it weren't for the contact, that would have been an amazing block.
Yeah.
As it were, though, that is a shooting foul, and that will send Jackson Schwartz to the line.
First one is good from the line for Jackson Schwartz. Here is number 2. It's also good, and we'll have 4 points on the night, and the Wildcat lead is cut down to 14. Here come the Cats.
Dietrich Knisley has it. Braxton Miller now over to David Yoder. DJ Miller. Now they're passing it around here.
Cats working around, trying to get to Brant. Couldn't find him. Braxton will pull up and hit 4-3.
Goodness.
Second 3 and a half already for Braxton.
And he said, if you can't get it to Brant Sipe, give it to me and I'll sink the 3.
Now here's Chaparral. Chaparral looking for a basket here. There'll be another kick ball, I think. You got to think here at some point that Chaparral would have to get a basket to make this game more competitive.
Was that me or was that Dietrich Knisley?
That might have been, yeah.
Who
He went up and got it.
denied Schwartz the ball.
Yeah. And here's Guy. He will wait, almost pull up. David putting pressure on Francis over there. Here's Hostler. Get it over to Francis again. Francis will wait. Here's Guy. Started to drive, but got it back out. Schwartz in the corner. Up to Guy. Pass it down to Francis. Francis. Right back to Francis.
And that Wildcat defense not giving Francis any kind of look at.
Get a cross-court pass here, and they'll lob it up. Oh! I almost had the lob there.
And what are they going to call this?
I believe it'll be a foul on the Cats because it was contact when he was going up from David Yoder, and Schwartz will go to the line once again. First one is good from Schwartz. That'll give him 5 points on the day. Cut the Wildcat lead to 16. And they'll sub David and Dietrich out and put Dalton and Nash. Nash is back in the game. Second one is good.
And that's good news to see with Nash here. He went down pretty hard. He did walk gingerly off the court.
Yeah.
Now he's back up and running around.
Feed it down to Brandt. Brandt to Braxton. Braxton driving. He kicked out to Dalton. Dalton for three.
Oh,
almost had another three. Couldn't get it. Right back. Almost put up again.
Nash Ray thought about that one.
Here's DJ. Over to Dalton.
Passing it around here.
Deep three. Got it.
My
Nash
goodness.
Ray for three.
Nash Ray just said, hey, you can hurt my legs, but you can't hurt my spirit. I'm going to sink this three right here.
This is his first points of the game, and it'll come off a three. Here's Chaparral trying to find some rhythm. Here's a Guy. He'll pull up and hit.
And he answers a three with the three himself here.
5 points for Guy. The Roadrunners are trying to come back here. Here's Brandt. Kicks it out. DJ Miller for three. Can't get it to go. Here's Schwartz. He'll bring the ball up. He'll kick it out to Guy. Guy trying to find some space.
Francis.
Over to Francis. Chaparral trying to find some rhythm. Almost lost it there. Here's Guy. Can't get that one. Tip by Schwartz, and the Cats will get it right back. And the Cats might slow it down here.
2 minutes and about 50 seconds left in this third quarter.
Oh, almost blocked by it. That could have been goaltending. Ref won't call it.
And you don't see goaltending all that often here. Not in high school basketball.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's a turnover picked up by DJ to the rim. Blocked, and they'll call that one.
Yep.
He got up there.
Yeah, he did.
If it would have been a little sooner, it would have been a nice block. I tell you, you don't see too many off the backboard blocks in high school 3A basketball. And obviously wasn't quite a block, but still a pretty athletic play.
And he's smiling on that one. He's like, yeah, I got the hops for that.
He knows. Here comes Chaparral. Chaparral coming it down here a little bit. See what they can do.
Guy who has it.
Over to Hostler, and he'll lose it. And
a foul is called.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that foul call. They were both kind of moving, and the ball kind of popped free, but nevertheless it's a foul, and Haven will have the ball. Nash will feed it to DJ, to the rack, throws it up there. Oh my, how did he do that?
And that was a miracle shot.
I don't know how he did that.
And it was answered.
I don't even know how he got that up. Just kind of palmed it up there and it went in. And this is a 19-point lead now for the Cats. Chaparral, another lob.
And I think
I'll tell you, one of these times,
yeah.
one of these times, they're gonna get caught sleeping at the back, and they're gonna lob it over them.
I think Chaparral there. I think they were thinking about an alley-oop on that one.
Oh yeah.
And I think there was just a tad bit of miscommunication on the timing there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're right. I mean, one of these times they might just catch the Cats sleeping on that one. Oh.
High pass. I'm not sure if that was deflected, but Dietrich got it. He'll wait and I'll give it to Nash.
I don't know what kind of soles he has on those feet.
Yeah.
He stopped on a dime.
Yeah. It'll go off one of the Cats, and Chaparral will have it.
Minute 20 left to go in this third quarter here. The Wildcats with a 19-point lead still.
And here's Chaparral. Cats tried to soft press Chaparral a little bit, but Chaparral worked their way through it. Now they're trying to find some room on offense. They have not scored in an awfully long time. And here's a move by Hossletter. Can't get it to go. Cats will get it, and they're on the break. This looks like an even 3-on-3 here. And Nash will fall. Oh, and he got it right back somehow. No, call timeout.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah.
I think he was surprised how he got that back.
I don't know how he got it back. That was luck.
Oh man, and sometimes you need a bit of luck here. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, you saw Nash just slip there and lose the ball, and then I mean, like, you would think that that the Chaparral players would just grab it and then go, but Nash came back with the ball and called timeout.
Somehow just got it off the floor and had it right back. Yeah.
So, all right, we've got this timeout here. Right now, Haven with a decent lead here at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, what do you think the game plan has to be to going forward here?
Well, for Haven, I think it should be more of the same, and Chaparral just has to find consistent or multiple possessions where they score and don't they give up a basket. I mean, we'll see. Here's Haven trying to work it around here. Trying to find Brandt, can't find him. Get it over to Gatlin. Back to Nash, 4-3, can't get it to go. And a great rebound by Dietrich.
Oh,
almost put it in there. That was a great rebound.
How Haven
from
right
Dietrich.
now is keeping the ball.
Yeah, their offensive rebounding has been fantastic, and they will probably hold for the last shot here, barring a good look. There's Nash. He'll drive, crafty move, can't get it, and Chaparral will get it. They'll throw it up. Here's Schwartz. He'll probably take it.
Up.
Couldn't get it.
Miss.
And that is the end of the third quarter.
And the Wildcats right now, they've got a commanding lead here. It's 19 points that separates them as they go to the fourth quarter with a 46-27 lead.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I mean, at this moment, I mean, like, the Wildcats, you got to think, have the momentum.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I think, barring like a 10-0 run or an 8-0 run from Chaparral, I would think that the Wildcats would be able to see this one out. But if Chaparral can put together a 6 to 10-point run at the start of the quarter, anything could happen. I mean, it just depends. I mean, yeah. And I would like to say that Chaparral could come back, but their offense has not shown really an ability to come back in terms of like putting multiple scores together. I mean, yeah, we'll just see.
We've got 8 minutes. Anything can happen in 8 minutes.
Oh yeah.
But we'll have to see though. Will both Wildcats be 7-0 before the night is over? Only time will tell. That amount of time is 8 minutes of game clock. All right, just to give you guys a heads up here, you know, as far as timeouts, each team has used up at least one timeout. It's been 2 timeouts for Chaparral, 1 timeout for Haven here, and
Cats are moving it around here, trying to find a good shot. DJ. He'll find David Yoder. Cross-court pass to Dalton. Dalton. Give it right back to DJ. Over to Dalton again. Here's Gatlin, who hasn't done much yet this game. DJ spins. And I'll be throwing right to Jackson Schwartz. And he will go one-on-one with David. Can't get it. And this will be a jump ball, I think.
And I think for Jackson Schwartz there, he kind of slowed up. I think if he would have went full pace, I mean, maybe he was looking to see if there was a friend with him there. But
yeah.
He kind of slowed up. I don't know. I feel he would have had a much better shot if he would have gotten full pace on that one.
And David did a pretty good job staying in front of him, not letting him get a clear path to the basket. And the result is no basket yet for Chaparral. Here's Chaparral now. Schwartz, corner three, got it.
Oh, man.
Clean shot from Schwartz there, and that'll be his 9th point of the ball game.
And that cuts the lead down to 16 here. I was about to say, Haven's been limiting players like Francis on the three-point line, but
yeah. Oh, that was a nice steal, and they'll go the other way.
Oh, and here we go, 2-on-1 situation.
2-on-1, and that's a crucial basket right there. You have to make that. And it will still be a 16-point lead. That could have been big. Momentum seems to be slightly swinging Chaparral's way. That'll be a shooting foul.
And that's going to put DJ Miller at the line here. That'll be the 2nd foul on Chaparral.
Yeah. It seemed for a second like Chaparral could go on a run there. Obviously, they still can, but that'll be DJ's 16th point of the game. And he will lead all Wildcats in scoring right now. And here's the second shot. It's off, and Chaparral will take it the other way.
Now, if you're Chaparral, here, do you want, like, are you in urgency mode at this moment, or?
I would say you are, just based off of the fact that they haven't had much consistency offensively throughout the game. But at the same time, there's still around 6 minutes left, and I mean, we'll see. That's Paff's 3rd basket of the game. He has 6 points. And the Cats, that was really.
It was an uncontested wild pass.
Yeah.
Brant side.
Cats trying to get a basket here. They thought about the 3. Here's Gatlin. He'll drive. And that'll be blocked by Paff, and
a foul.
Foul on the Cats.
Necessary foul there here.
Yeah. We'll have to take a look at the bonus here and see when. I think we still have a little bit to go until either team is in the bonus.
About 3 more for Haven before Chaparral's in the bonus. Chaparral is nowhere near it.
Yeah. That will be something to watch, though, as the game begins to close. Here's Hossletter. He'll drive. Can't get it, and it'll be scooped up by Brantside.
Try to go around 2 or 3 defenders there.
The pressure here. Here's Dalton. Euros, and can't get it.
Right now, offensive rebounds are rare at this point. It's been all defensive rebounds here.
And the question is, can Chaparral get a basket here? Hossletter for 3. Got it. That's big. And that will hopefully for Chaparral, that'll breathe some life into their offense. And he's down to 12 points. I mean, there's a little under 4.5 to go, but it's looking a little more.
Yeah, it's enough right now to. I mean, like, that was enough of a run right now to have Lottie Paramore call a timeout here. And I mean, like, you know, if you're Paramore, I mean, like, why call the timeout here?
Well, I think, I mean, one, you have plenty of timeouts to burn. No real harm in using it. And two, I mean, this is the closest they've been since what, the start of the third quarter, something like that. Like, it's been a while since they've been this close. So just calming the guys down. And if you remember, in the girls' game, it was about this time. Chaparral went on a run. A timeout was called, and the momentum completely flipped. So we'll see if that script that could be the same here for this game, or could we see Chaparral keep coming back?
There is a chance. It is a 12-point game here. I mean, a couple of threes can really change the dynamic of this.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
If Schwartz hits a three, it's anything can happen. And obviously 12 points is a lot. It's a lot different than 19 or 20 points. And here's Nash, almost by the logo. DJ by the free throw line. Brandt. He'll wait, put it up, can't get it, and Chaparral will come down with it. And Chaparral could make it either down to 10 or under a double-digit lead here with a three. We'll see what they can do here on offense. Deep three from Hostetler. Oh, he banked it in! My goodness, what a shot. Second three of the game, and just like that, it's down to less than double digits.
Yeah, we're 9 points. That's the separator here.
Yeah.
And
here's Brandt trying to get some offense. Banks it in.
Now the Wildcats are really pushing for points here.
Yeah.
And
back up to 11.
The last few possessions for the Wildcats, you see everybody
wide open. Oh, what a block! That could have been a foul, but for now, a nice block from Dalton.
But watch this defense.
That's a huge block
for Chaparral. As soon as they get inside of the perimeter, I think you're seeing like 3 or 4 players for Chaparral right there.
Dalton airballs it, but gets it right back to Brandt. Wow, that block is huge.
Yes, it was.
That's a momentum-changing block right there.
Wildcats were able to answer that three with two twos there.
Yeah, and it's back up to a decent-sized lead. Hostetler thought about it. Schwartz bounces, almost at the top of the rim there, and here's Braxton. Look out.
Breakaway. Almost.
Waits for it. Got it. Against Schwartz, it doesn't matter.
Oh, man. I mean, he had the fake, and I think that's what
Francis
sold it.
Can't get it, and that will stay with Chaparral. Oh no, yeah, that'll stay with Chaparral.
So right now it looks like Chaparral is really sold on just getting the 3-pointers here.
I would say if you're the Chaparral here, you have to get points. I mean, any open three here is a good three. That is not what you want.
Empty possession here for Chaparral.
Haven should look to slow it down here. DJ fairly open, spins, can't get it.
Ooh.
Fights for the rebound, and
that's going to be.
I believe it'll be an over the back foul, maybe.
I believe so.
Or maybe just a floor foul.
Either way, it is the 5th foul on Haven. 2 more, and that will put Chaparral.
And he almost that could have been a travel there. I'm not really sure. He was moving a lot. Chaparral has got to score here at some point. I'll get Hostetler in the corner. He got it.
Oh man!
It's another 3, and that is 9 points for him. And Chaparral has to get a stop right here.
Hostetler has the hottest hand right now beyond the arc.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it.
It was Francis in the first half, and it's Hostetler in the second. And Haven will try to spread the ball out here and just wind this clock down. And I wouldn't see a shot unless They really have a good look.
1 minute remaining.
And they're going to have some urgency here. They're going to have a miracle comeback.
Haven passing it around. Brant Sipe, he's going to run and then give it out.
I think that might be doing it.
I don't know. You'd have to foul almost at this point here. I mean, you have plenty of fouls to give.
I think it's almost too late to foul. I think the clock might be running out on this game, Mr. Clements.
Yep, I believe so as well here. 20 seconds. Haven right now just masterfully holding on to the ball.
It's a dream for Paramore.
Yeah.
Clock management.
I don't think I've ever seen a team hold on to it for over a minute like this.
Down by 12 with a minute left. I mean, pretty big deficit to climb, but that'll do it.
That's it. Your Haven Wildcats will take home their 7th victory in a row here with a 53-41 victory over the Anthony Harper Chaparral Roadrunners. And it came down to it. I mean, the Roadrunners started to make that pressure late in the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, a war of attrition though towards the end. Wouldn't you say so?
Oh yeah. And I mean, the Roadrunners, at a certain point, we might thought, hey, they might come back, but just a solid last 3 or so minutes for the Cats. Kept up the pressure, you kept the intensity, didn't let much else in, and here's the result, a W.
So, out of tonight's game here, who are the stars on the court here for you? Who shined the most on this one?
I would say DJ. If I had to choose my top, I don't know, 2 or 3 players, DJ has to be number 1 on both the offensive and the defensive end. He played phenomenal tonight. Brand also played well. He had 16 points. I mean, Dalton with that solid block. That block was in my mind the momentum changer of this fourth quarter. I mean, Braxton had some points. Nash had some points. I mean, overall a pretty solid showing for the Wildcats here.
It was a good game here, and you know, on this doubleheader we had both the guys and the girls come out with double wins, double W's, I guess, quadruple U.
Yeah.
You know, 7-0 for both teams, and so moving forward, I mean, that's got to show some good things going forward, especially looking forward to Pratt and some CKL opponents coming up here before the mid-season tournaments.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will want to be tuned in for that Pratt game. Pratt versus Haven is always a fantastic matchup, and it'll be one to watch.
And it's going to be right here, same time as always. We always do our standby starting at about 5 o'clock-ish. And so yeah, you definitely want to jump on board. So all right, so before we wrap things up here, because you know, it's the night before the first day of school for the semester here,
sadly.
So all right, so any key moments, key things that jumped out to you out of both games here tonight?
Well, I think Chaparral overall showed a pretty good amount of resilience. Both the guys and the girls teams tried to come back. I mean, obviously it failed. But I'd say the biggest play of the night was that block by Dalton Bontrager. I mean, just swung the pendulum just all the way toward the Wildcats. And I would say that's my quote-unquote MVP play of the game.
You know, I mean, there's so many big things that I think that happened tonight. You know, for both the guys and the girls games. I think I believe it was Dietrich Knisley who just denied.
Oh yeah.
Denied Jackson Schwartz.
That was a nice play.
Dietrich Knisley is not one of the tallest players on the court.
No, I believe he's listed at.
He's 5'8".
5'8", yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying he's short. I'm just saying, it's a 5'8" player going up against a 6'6" player.
Yeah. Comparatively, it's
and he
pretty
just
big difference.
Denied him a pass.
Yeah.
And so,
which is impressive. I mean, that deserves to be talked about.
Oh yeah. So I think that was a big time play there. So, all right. All right, guys. So yeah, the next time the guys and the girls hit the hardwood, it's next Friday, and it's right here on the Wildcat Network. It's against Pratt. Just like Cleary said, you're going to want to watch it. It's going to be, it's CKL rivals. I mean, like, it's going to be a hard fought game no matter what.
Oh yeah.
And so, just like with every home game, they're right here on the Wildcat Network. We'll have the link ready for you guys. Around midweek and all that. Follow the social media sites, the Facebook pages, the bulletin for all that information. Or the easiest way will be to subscribe to the Wildcat Network right here on YouTube and be notified of all that. When we have these new live stream links up and all that. All right. So before we call it a night here, Cleary, any shout outs that you want to make?
I would say the band tonight sounded extra good. Went off that break. Always love the band. Always.
The band always performs very nicely.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So before I do the normal shout outs, just a quick shout out to all to the two teams, I guess, and all that. Any other final thoughts?
No, it's a pretty good day for the Wildcats.
It's always a good day to be a Wildcat.
Yeah, especially when we get two big doves.
So, on behalf of everybody here at Haven High School, Haven Public Schools USD 312, thank you guys for joining us. For everybody that worked tonight's live stream, Riley Heath, Matthew Mulligan, Zoe Bennett, Cleary Percy, and myself, Paul Clements. Hey, you guys have a wonderful night. Be safe out there, and hey, let's get ready for another good semester. We'll see you guys on Friday night for Pratt when the Greenbacks come to town to go up against the Wildcat. Have a good one.